So hear me out. The cultural societal hypnotic mechanism, the thing that's keeping you stuck. Like, what is society, right? It's a bunch of people all thinking the same thing, and then everybody just buys into it because it's what's the norm. Like, we as humans, like, learn things from looking at other people, and we figure stuff out, right? Unless you're a scientist, and everybody's a scientist when you start trying things out, and you start breaking free from the norm. All the scientists in the previous days, they were basically witches. They're like, nah, burn them. They're making potions. Like, but then they discovered amazing things, right? And then, capitalists and people wanted to make money off that, then now we live in the environment that we do. Point is, though, people are so afraid to break free from other people's beliefs because of how they think they'll perceive them. But do you know how many people are hiding? There's a part of that society in that group that are hiding, but they all want something new to experience, but they're not doing it because they're afraid of what everybody else in their community is gonna think. Like, if your people in your community aren't paying your bills, they're not caring about you, the society's not doing very much for you, why do you care about what they think about you? And in fact, you'd be doing people a huge favor when you break free from that box and start to show people what's possible. When you start being a lighthouse. I mean, I didn't start making this content for no reason, right? I saw other content creators talking about spirituality. And then I found probably one of my favorite, best relationship coaches, Matt Schaefer, and I watch him a lot. And I've joined his seminars where thousands of women go to heal, fix relationship dynamics, and understand like attachment styles, and how to communicate better within relationships, and how to break free from limiting beliefs like all men suck, right? There are good men out there, and it's the process of trying new things but not keeping yourself conditioned. Everything is just a conditioning and a pattern, right? And then last night when I was streaming, this is actually gets really interesting. So I have another channel where I stream and have fun and do things that I'm passionate about and I'm excited about, and it actually is a lighthouse moment for me where a lot of other people receive, and it shows what's possible. So, I'm playing League of Legends and someone joins, and then we get on this topic about like society and men and conditioning, right? So, like, bottom line, straight to the point, men have a peace spot, right? The pleasure spot. But most men are too scared to actually explore their own bodies due to society's conditioning. Isn't that crazy? Like God, source creator, gave you a body that can experience an immense amount of pleasure, but men are too afraid to be, fearless men to explore their own body. Like, could you imagine never understanding how your own body works? I mean, most people don't. Most people are too afraid to step out and step in to themselves because they're afraid of what other people will think. You know what else I discovered from attending seminars with thousands of women who struggle in relationships? That a lot of women, anywhere from their 20s to 70s, haven't even experienced an orgasm because they're too ashamed to express what they want to experience in relationship. People are so contained and ashamed of themselves and what they want that they don't ask for it. They don't go for it because there's some sort of taboo, and it's like, why are we listening to the way other people live their lives if it's not how we want to experience their life? It doesn't make sense. So, moral of the story, go be, do, and have what you want to experience. Of course, with limitations. I shouldn't have to tell you to be a good person. It doesn't mean just like go start doing bad things because you want to live your own little virtual reality. This ain't no GTA 6. You get to choose to be the best loving, caring version of yourself, and let yourself be a lighthouse for those who may want to change. And maybe one day they do. That's how I ended up shifting. Change happens. Change happens when you see someone living a life that you want to experience. So be that light for others. I hope this helps.